I know most of you have heard about this quote that a developer is a person who converts coffee into code. And this is not an overstatement in my case because that's what practically I do every day. I have been addicted to coffee for so long that now I have started reducing its content because I was so addicted to caffeine. I took Red Bulls, I drank or tried almost every type of coffee. And now from past couple of years, I have stick to this old recipe of mine, taking 24 grams of beans. Use my personal own grinder because if I buy the grounded coffee, it generally loses or has some moisture in it, which does not give the desired taste, which I look forward to. And then I crush it into a coarse grind where the water is not clogged too much or not seeps too fast. So I have tried almost making all types of coffees. I have started drinking with the instant coffees, and then I tried a lot of cappuccinos, and then I started making my own espresso. After that, I started doing French press, then I started doing pour over, then I also did aeropress. Pour over is a taste which really resonates with me. I feel that is the taste which I'm most comfortable or excited to drink in the morning. And I think while making a good coffee, the number one thing is the ratio of water to coffee. So in my case, I follow a 16:1, where 24 grams of coffee would have 16 times water. So that would be like 388 milliliters. So that's what I go for, around 400 ml of hot water. And in this process, I do not just dump all the 400 ml at once. I'll put like 150 ml at first, let it soak, let it brew a bit, and let the all the CO2 come out. And after that, I pour over another 150, and then I finish off with the last 100. After this, I sat to start working on my app. So yesterday was a pretty bad day for me because I got a headache and I could not finish most of my tasks. In the day I took a nap as well, and in the evening I had like a very severe headache. It was kind of a migraine headache. So today I had a lot of pending tasks. I did not spend any time on anything else. Even I skipped the gym today because a lot of work had piled up already. So I sat working on my human app, and today's task was again uploading the Lambda function which could render the videos in this remotion. And I found out there are huge issues now again. So I was again starting to fix major of the coding issues, and luckily I was able to deploy our function. I was able to run a demo video which was rendering, and I was very happy with it. There were a couple of bugs which I was about to look at, but then came the lunch and I had my Diet Coke plus some rice and dal. I thought of ditching rice, but that's not happening anytime soon. After that, I again sat for 2.5 hour session to finish off most of my work. And today was again very important because in the evening I had to visit Sam's place. We are setting up this podcast setup. We are planning to launch our own podcast on tech. So I went there to help on setting up the lighting and the recording studio. So Sam has a very nice place near the beach in Goa, and I really love the aesthetics he have maintained in his house. We did set up some lightings, we look at different angles, different shots, and one of the main USP which I found in Sam's house is the balcony. It has the huge sea view in front of it, and I was happy to stand there for like 15-20 minutes and soak in the breezes which were coming in towards me. Later at around 10, I was pretty hungry. I moved back to home. Darshana has prepared chapati and bagan ka bharta today, and we ate bagan ka bharta, chapati, and I was watching one of my favorite YouTuber showing his latest expedition into the Himalayan mountains. After that, I sat finishing or wrapping up this video, and that's what my day went like. So it was overall a very productive day. I finished majorly all the human app tasks. I was still not able to work on the AI note taking app because I had to move on finishing up the podcast setup, which we are planning to do. But I'll be working on the AI note on Monday. So tomorrow is Sunday. I am planning to spend it mostly outside as per my plan, like to not spend more time on weekends, generally on Sunday, which is the one day which I take off on again sitting in front of the computer. So I'll be taking my like a book because this week I noticed I haven't read much, so I want to spend majority of the time tomorrow reading, and also like documenting, making some videos, blogging about it, and that's what I want my Sunday to be. So that's what I'm planning tomorrow, going towards South Goa. And yeah, about today. It was a very chill day. Podcast setup is done. I'm super excited to have our pilot episode for that. And at sittings at Sam's place, I learned a lot of things. Whenever we sit, we have a lot of topics to discuss about biohacking, about tech, about computers, about new apps, new tech stacks, whatnot. So it's already very late, around 11:30 now. I am about to sleep now. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for commenting on my videos, who are watching me almost daily now. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, and bye bye.